And you are the prime element kid.
I know I am.
Hey, 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 Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm your girl Katrina, and if this is your first time here, welcome. I love to have a good time while I am teaching, and today is going to be a great video because guess what? Cricut done went and heard our cries. They done went and updated, guys. So I know a lot of you have been complaining about the cut space, the cut area for Cricut Design Space. So they have went and updated. Now I still might be rolling out some more changes. It's still in the testing phase, and I know I'm a little late with my video. Your girl been busy, but I had to do this video because I know a lot of you still might not have heard about it, or you're waiting for me to drop my video. I love my faithful followers. So if you haven't heard, Cricut has updated and released a beta version of a new print then cut feature. So I'm going to be walking you through the whole setup on how you go ahead and change over to the beta version. It's still in the testing phase, so there might be some more changes rolling out later, but as of right now, we're a little bit happy. We're a little bit excited because this is huge. This is huge in the Cricut community, and I want to make sure I bring it to my viewers and my followers. So if this is your first time here, or if you're returning back and you have not committed, go ahead and like and subscribe. Turn on your notification bells. That way you're notified every time I post a new video. I post weekly content on all the scenes behind my business to help you grow and start yours while doing all types of DIY projects, unboxings, reviews, and of course, updates like this. So I'm going to go ahead, jump into desktop mode, and I'm going to walk you through everything you need to know to get started with the new print then cut features. So my son needs a new shirt because he's having a Black History Month program tomorrow at his school, and of course he needs a Black History Month t-shirt. So what better time to use the Siser Easy Color DTV. I already brought this product to you guys before, but this time I'm going to be able to cut out a much bigger image using this. Now this is the 8.5 by 11, but they also have new sizes that you can cut out as well. So I'm going to show you all of that on the screen. I'm excited. It's been a minute, so I hope you guys are ready for this new update. So I'm going to go ahead, jump into desktop mode, and I'm going to break down everything for you guys. You already know I got you. I'm going to walk you through all the steps. So if y'all are ready, let's go. Okay guys, so I'm in Cricut Design Space. This is the image I'm going to do, and I wanted to start off in the old version first before I updated my design space. I wanted to show you I'm doing print then cut. So currently right now it's measuring around 15.26 inches by 7.04. Of course that's way too big, but if you look over here in the right hand corner where you see the red mark, it says not supported by Maker 3, image is too large, reduce image size to 6.75 inches by 9.25 or less. Or you can change the paper size. So I wanted to show you this because I want you guys to see this is the old size. Before, when you did print then cut on letter size, this is as big as you can go. Okay, so that's not going to work, right? We need it to be a little bit bigger. So what you need to do is come over here to your hamburger menu up into the top left where these three lines are. Click that, and you're going to go down to settings. I'm going to go down to settings, and I'm going to switch from live. You should be on live if you have not updated. And if you want to get the new print then cut features with the larger area, you will have to switch it to beta. So I'm going to click beta, and it just says changing settings may restart your application. Please save all your work before continuing, but that's completely fine. I'll just bring the image back in. I'm going to click done. It's downloading the update, and now I'm restarting Cricut. Okay, I'm now in the beta version. I'm opening up Cricut. So let's just say I had this image right here, and I'm going to show you how each size would be. Right now it's too big. Okay, so let's go to the paper size so that way you can see what's the largest size for each size. It's telling me that my image is too large. So for A4 paper size, the largest I can get is 9.5 by 6.56. So now I'm going to change the paper size. So for a letter paper size, it's still too big. So for a letter paper size, the largest I would get for this size would be 9.28 by 6.64. So I could auto resize it to fit for a letter size. And now I have 9.28 by 6.64. Okay, I'm going to make it big again. And now let's change the paper size again. If I change the paper size to a legal, which is 8.5 by 14, let's see what size I could get it for that. So the largest size that I would get for legal would be 10.39 by 7.44. Okay, so I'm just going to click make it just so you guys can see. I'm going to click auto resize that. This is for a legal size paper. I'm going to click make it, guys. I want you guys to see. Now my the image that I picked out is pretty much, you know, more rectangle. So if you have like more of an oval shape or a curved shape, and if you're getting close to these edges, then your design wouldn't be able to go close to the end, right? It wouldn't go close to the end because it has those little cutouts. You can't go over these lines. So your size is going to determine how big it can go based upon the shape of your image. All right, so if you have a different shape image, then you might be able to go a little bit bigger. I can only go as wide as the paper, but I can't go all the way up here as tall as the paper. Hope you guys understand that. Gonna click cancel, and now I'm gonna make it bigger, and I'm gonna show you the maximum size that this one could go if it was on a different size paper. So now I'm going to change the paper size once again. And because we have these new paper size, now I have an 11 by 17 for tabloid size I can cut out. This is huge. So clearly it's within the parameters, but I'm going to make it even bigger. Let's see. Now we're outside the border, outside the limitations. So now it's telling me for the tabloid size 11 by 17, the largest I can go is 13.89 by 9.94. Okay, so I'm going to auto resize that. I love the auto resize feature, so that way you don't have to keep figuring out going back and forth until that red mark goes away. You can just click the auto resize feature. All right, so the last one, I'm going to expand it once again. And now I'm going to change it to the largest paper size, which is going to be the 11.7 by 16.5. That's the A3 paper size. So now you can print and cut much larger paper sizes. So great new addition. You could always do the A4 and the letter, but now they have added the legal, tabloid, and the A3. 2 snaps for Cricut. Let's go. And let's see what's the largest I could get for that. Still have that red mark, so it's telling me the largest I can go is 14.25 by 10.17. Listen guys, this is so awesome. This is amazing that you can print and cut this large. And depending upon your image, you could cut maybe larger, but your cut sizes will determine the shape of the image that you're cutting out. So I hope this helps you out. Now let's go ahead and cut out the image that I'm going to do for today's video. All right, so here we go. This is my design. I am now going to resize this. I'm going to bring this down, and I want to just still keep it a little bit too big because you see the mark is still over here, still red. So when I click on that, it says now the image is too large for 8.5 by 11 letter size paper. The max size for the shape is 9.94 by 4.5. So now I can auto resize it, or I can change my paper size. And I'm going to do the auto resize feature. Auto resize. So now I have a 9.9 by 4.58. So that way I can print then cut. So now the only thing is that I believe my little white lettering right here is a little bit too small, too thin. So we'll see. I'm hoping that it cuts and weeds perfectly. If not, I'll just come back and use vinyl on it. Or I might just leave that part out. All right, so here we go. I'm going to go ahead and click make it because I'm ready to make it. I want you guys to take a really close look at this. With the new print then cut features, guys, it has like these cutouts. Because my shape is rectangle, it fits perfectly. But you won't get the maximum print then cut size if you have, you know, a shape that extends all the way to the borders, because you're not going to be able to go outside of these little borders over here. So I'm not going to mirror my image. I'm going to keep it just like this. I'm going to go ahead and click continue. And now I'm going to send this to the printer. I already have my printer selected, my Epson 8500. So again, I'm using the Siser Easy Color DTV direct to vinyl, and you use this only with inkjet. Only with inkjet, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead, take a sheet out. You have like one grayish matte side, and then you have one white side. You want to make sure you're printing on the white side. All right, I'm using my Epson 8500. This is my inkjet printer. I converted my 8550 to the sublimation. So because I want to print on the white side, this is gonna flip. So I'm gonna put it down, white face down. Okay, I have like 2 sheets in here. I'm gonna just put that in. I'm changing it to my premium matte. I'm changing it to premium matte, guys. That's my photo setting whenever I use the Siser Easy Color DTV. Yep. All right, and I'm gonna go ahead and print that out. Okay, that's done. All right, so as you see, I have my registration marks right over here in the corner. You can't see the white wording, but we're gonna make sure, hopefully it cuts out perfectly. I'm gonna go ahead and take it on over to the cutting mat now. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm going to pick Everyday Iron On for the cut settings. I'm gonna choose that one, and I'm going to now cut it out. So you want to make sure that you're going to put your image in the same direction as it is on the screen, so that way it can cut out. Lining that up. So again, I printed it right side up. There's no mirroring, so I'll use a transfer mask in order to transfer it. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and pray that it cuts out perfectly. I'm really just worried about the letters. If it doesn't cut out perfectly, then I'm just going to go ahead and just use vinyl. But fingers crossed. I had to recalibrate my cutting machine for the print then cut only because I'm using a new printer. So this is my first time doing the print then cut with my Epson 8500. Other than that, I've never had an issue. Everything always cut on the lines perfect. So here we go. So it's reading the registration lines right now. And I'm hoping that it cuts out perfectly. This is the first time I'm doing a print then cut with the brand new updated version for Cricut Design Space. Okay, so right off the bat, I know that all those little letters got messed up. So I kind of figured that was going to happen. Let's make sure this cut out perfectly. I'm not sure what it did in here. I'm nervous. I'm nervous, guys. All right, so I'm going to pick this up. Didn't cut through, so that's a really good cut setting. But let's see what it did, because I had a lot of small lettering. Okay, Cricut. Wait, don't mess up my letter now. All right, let's keep that E down. Let's keep that one. All right, I don't need those little small letters. It's just for my son. I kind of figured that wasn't going to cut out, but look at that. Everything else cut out perfectly. Cut out perfectly. I'm gonna go ahead and just line that up, weed out the middle part. Come on now, Cricut. The Siser Easy Color DTV is so soft and stretchable. Like I said, I've done other videos on it before, so I'm gonna go ahead and just get my transfer mask. If this was one piece, then of course I would just transfer it to the shirt, but because this is a lot of little small separate pieces, I'm gonna have to use the mask. Okay, so now I'm going to take my transfer mask, and I'm hoping that I don't get no static. Last time I was getting static when I was trying to transfer it. I'm not using the Siser TTD mask. I'm using like a different mask. You can use any type of mask. So I'm just going to bend it and I'm gonna place it down really fast. All right, y'all saw how my E was trying to curl up. So I'm gonna straighten out that E. Oh, it's already down, it's already down. All right, so I kinda don't wanna pick it back up. Only because I wanna straighten out that E. That was the only letter pretty much that was kind of lifted. So I'm just gonna see if I can smooth that out, uncurl it. There we go. Just want to be very careful and boom. All right. Oop, wrong side. Take my brayer, transfer that down. I'm excited, guys. I know it seems like maybe a little thing, but when you have these small papers and you want to do like a nice full-size image, it makes a huge difference when you can't print it out or when you can't cut it out because you want to use the maximum space allowed. It was just so much wasted space with not being able to cut larger images out. All right, now that I have it transferred, I'm going to take it on over to the heat press. Let's go. All right, I have my son's t-shirt here. This is a threadable heat press, but I'm not going to thread it just because I want to have it facing on the camera. And you want to press this at around 310 degrees. I'm just going to pre-press it first. I got too much pressure. Medium pressure. A good 3 seconds is good. Get all that lint off. I'm just going to put a bend in the shirt just because I want to make sure that I have it nice and straight. Just so I can make sure that we have it nice and straight. I'm good. All right. I done dropped the transfer. Good God. All right, so now I can visually see my center line. I'm just gonna line this up. Now I'm using a rhinestone template transfer. Oh my God, I hope this doesn't stick too, I hope it doesn't stick too much. So I'm hoping that this transfers okay. All right, 3 fingers down from the top. And you see how that takes up the whole frame? That's what I wanted. With the old print then cut, it would have been much smaller. So I wanted it to be much bigger and wider to take up the whole entire frame of the shirt. Let me just make sure I got that straight. Okay. The prime element. And it didn't even really matter that I don't have those other words on here. That didn't matter. Guys, I ran out of space on my camera. I'm not even sure when my other camera died, but this is the design. I hope you guys, I'm not sure when it died, but just letting you guys know that I just pressed it 15 seconds, 312 degrees. All right, so I'm just gonna peel it. It's a warm peel. Let me prop my camera up. All right, here we go. And I was saying earlier, I used a rhinestone transfer because I was all out of the TTD mask. And look at that. Look at that. This is the Siser Easy Color DTV. That looks good. Nice and wide. Gives me the full space of the shirt. Almost 10 inches wide, guys. Could not have done that with the old print and cut settings. So now I'm gonna just give it a final press for a good 5 seconds. Final press, final press. This Siser Easy Color DTV is the truth. The truth. Yes, it's expensive, but guess what? I gotta get a lint roller. Never mind that for right now. But it is so soft. Look at that. And it's stretchable. Y'all can't tell me that ain't nice. I'm gonna call my son in here so he can see his shirt for tomorrow. Let's do this. I made you a shirt for school tomorrow.
What shirt? Oh, was it the ones from yesterday?
For Black History Month.
The ones that we painted?
Oh no, we gotta do that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you ready?
Sure.
Look. Hold it down so I can see your face.
I'm trying to read it.
You know, like the science, you know, like the chemistry, I don't know if you might know that yet.
I don't.
Oh, you don't? Okay, well, this is like the symbols for the chemistry, but they change it around for black. So, you know, this is what black means. And you are the prime element, kid.
I know I am.
Hey, get it?
Moonwalk.
Oh, Lord. You
I
know
like it.
Do you know what an element is?
The periodic table or something.
Oh, come on, kid. So that's what I'm saying. So black is the prime element, baby.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you're going to rock it tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Well, we were supposed to be wearing all black with the empowerment with a message today.
Oh, today?
Uh-huh.
I didn't know that.
I'll just do it tomorrow.
Okay. Well, guess what? You can rock it tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
You're welcome. I like it. I like it a lot, kid.
Peace.
All right, so I'm going to shut this down. Thank you, Cricut, for the new update. I am very happy, very pleased. Like I said, this is the beta version, and they're probably still going to be doing some more updates to it. But go ahead and change your Cricut settings so that way you can get a larger print than cut area, and you're not limited to just now letter size. You can do the legal, you can do tabloid, you can do A4, you can do the works, guys, and you'll get much larger print than cut images. My son is happy. I'm happy. Hope you all are happy out there in the Cricut world, because this was the one hang up, the one feature that I did not like about the Cricut. Other than that, everything else was good. If you are interested in purchasing the Siser Color Easy DTV, the link is down below in the description box. You can get it from Heat Transfer Warehouse. As always, I will see you guys in the next video. Stay blessed, keep crafting, and I'll see you next time.